Hey guys, Shadow Rockets here, and today I want to talk about role models. People that you look up to in life, people that you aspire to be like, and people that influence your decisions and daily choices. Got J Man Shepard S, Man Dudeski, Chobro Dude 94 in with me, aka Jeremy, in with me today.
What up?
and yeah, you say you wrote a paper about this. That kind of interested me. What? Talk about that paper. What was that about?
Um, yeah, I had an ethics course a couple years ago at the university, and I don't know. It was just, I mean, it was essentially like the importance of having a role model in your life. That uh, especially kids nowadays, I don't know, they just need somebody to look forward to. They need somebody to look up to. That there's a lot of like negativity in the media all the time, and uh, it's just important to have one person to model yourself after that's actually like a responsible, like good person, because I think you can have multiple role models. I think that you can like one thing about somebody, like another thing about another person, but I do think at the same time that you can have one main role model, somebody that you go like, I respect that person a lot. I'd like to be like them someday. I'd like to be anything like that person. My role model's always been my brother. Um,
Duh.
yeah, I mean, it helps that he's 6 years older than me, because that's just goes into that, like, I want to do everything he does. As I'm younger, but then like as I've just gotten older, it's been the same way. We got really close whenever I got a little bit older, because I wasn't a little kid anymore. But I've always felt that way. He's always been my role model. I mean, my parents are too, but my brother definitely.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I know I have two role models in life that really influence the way I want to be, or they're prime examples of what I want to do with my life. Both of them do stuff with related to aerospace engineering, of course. Um, like it's simple things too, because one of them I admire him because he is the happiest person I've ever met, and like nothing's ever gonna get him down. He's the best around.
Enter montage of him building a plane.
Yeah. No, I mean he loves his wife, he loves his kids, he loves his hobbies that he has because he's retired. Um, he's just so happy. He's cut off like three fingers on accident, and he jokes about it all the time. He's got heart problems, and he's just so happy-go-lucky. And another one of my role models, I actually just found out he just got engaged. He is homosexual. We all had, we had all pretty much known,
Mhm.
but he, nobody had known he was seeing anybody at the time. He's got his PhD. He was a civil engineer undergrad. His graduate was more aerospace related. I mean, he's gotten grants from the government to build explosion-proof buildings and stuff like
Awesome.
that. Yeah, I mean, like he's an incredible individual. So smart, so smart. Um, but let's get into. I you touched on it. A role model is someone responsible, someone that I guess is the ideal what you want to be in your life. But you
Mhm.
can have more than one,
Mhm.
and you also don't want to have the wrong role models in life.
Yeah.
Like don't. There are people in this world that I feel I don't want to like point someone's pick some specific name out because for some reason for someone that might be the perfect role model,
Mhm.
but I definitely don't want to talk anybody down. But there are people out there that are in prominent positions in society that are not people that you should be like.
Yeah.
Um, enter everybody in Congress. Everyone.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. There's so many choices, and it could be anybody from your brother to, you know, someone you don't have any idea what they're like, but their public what the public makes of them is a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
Even though they might not have a good personal life, as long
Yeah.
as you don't know about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
um,
Um, an interesting thing to me that was just kind of like on the internet news the other day is um, the girl from iCarly that isn't Miranda Cosgrove, Jeanette McCurdy.
the blonde girl,
Yeah, she
very attractive.
yeah, I guess she like took some semi-racy pictures on Instagram or something and got a ton of flack from parents and the media and stuff that said she was a role model and that, that it can cause kids to act differently. So I can kind of see where she's coming from, but it was a stupid thing to say. She made some comment about, I never said I'm a role model or something. And it's like, nobody ever consciously is a role model.
Mm-hmm.
People live their lives the way they feel like they should. And if they're a role model, then I'm sure that they love that. But especially somebody that's in a place of quote unquote power like that, somebody that whether they know it or not influences people and the way they want to dress, the way they want to act, the way that I don't know, the way that they interact with other people.
Speaking of that girl, she has been known to take very raunchy photos of herself.
Yeah, and I don't know, that's just something that I'm like, you don't have any control over you being a role model. So whether you said it or not, you are a role model, whether you're a good one or a bad one. And I don't know. That's just something you need to keep in mind. I think Miley Cyrus said something about that a couple years ago. I never said I'm a role model. I was like, you have from the year beforehand, whenever you were still respectful, Miley Cyrus, you have thousands and thousands of little girls that wanted to be like you. And now you're this weird thing.
That it.
Yeah.
Um, I've seen so many people. Oh man, that brings up so many things. I I don't want to get too far off topic, but just a little you and I side note here. I've watched a YouTube video recently, and they were like completely just like totally behind Miley Cyrus and the way she's acting right now. And for those who don't, realize she's being very immature.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's extremely immature
Trying to get
and
attention.
yeah, just trying to get attention, doesn't know what she wants in life,
Mm-hmm.
making terrible life decisions. I don't I don't see her going down this road very long
No.
because something bad is going to happen to her.
Yeah.
But anyway, you brought up a good point, and that is that we need to be self-conscious of what we do in public, even if you don't think you're in public. Like people are watching.
Mm-hmm.
The NSA is always watching.
Yeah, the NSA. We have to be good role models for the NSA. If they
Because they don't have any good role models.
if they watch you watching porn while you're playing your Xbox, then they're gonna go, "Oh, that's fine." And these are grown men; they need good role models.
And then they're gonna watch porn while they're playing Xbox, and that's what leads to those people that just suck playing Halo. You're just like, come on, guys, let's go with the
And he's
team.
like, "I can't help it. I'm watching porn."
I saw you doing this
Yeah.
last week. so, so don't do that. Be a good role model. Um, yeah, I think that's the perfect. I think that covers it. Spot on. What I wanted to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in all seriousness, though, um, definitely like, especially if you have younger siblings,
Yeah.
really try to be mindful of them because they really do. You affect them in so many ways that you just wouldn't understand.
Geez, I had a friend in high school. Well, from elementary school through high school, and you know who I'm talking about whenever I start talking about them. And he has a little brother, uh, and he just kept making horrible decisions, one after the other. And I don't keep in contact with him anymore because I'm not really about that life. Um, so I don't know what he's doing now. Probably still making bad decisions, but I could tell as soon as his little brother got into like eighth grade, he was acting the same way that my friend did in eighth grade. And it's like, whether you tried to or not, your little brother followed your path. And like
Oh yeah.
that's never ever something you should do. Like you've got a especially a little brother. I mean, I know from being a little brother, it's you're so impressionable. Like everything your brother does, you're like, oh, he's so awesome. Like,
Oh for sure.
yeah,
Yeah. It's like, man, that guy's cool.
yeah. I don't know. It's just I totally agree with what you said because I've seen that. I've seen that firsthand.
Yeah, definitely. I know. I do know who you're talking about. Yeah, bad decisions.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I think this is a great point to end this, and very thought provoking again, as always. So, you know, as always, again on your end, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Shadow Rockets out.
Bye.